Not all burgers are created equal, and some chains you trust are serving you processed disasters while others are delivering juicy perfection. After investigating ingredients, preparation methods, and taste testing dozens of chains, I discovered which ones are worth your money and which ones should be left off your plate. Number 10. McDonald's. Worst to avoid. McDonald's might be the most recognizable burger chain in the world, but that doesn't make their burgers good. The Big Mac that made them famous is now a shadow of its former self, built on shortcuts and cost-cutting that prioritize profit over quality. The beef patties are thin, pre-cooked, and often sit under heat lamps for extended periods. One former McDonald's employee revealed those quarter-pound patties would sit in warming trays for up to an hour. By the time they reached customers, they were dry, gray, and flavorless. The special sauce is essentially Thousand Island dressing with extra preservatives and artificial flavoring. The lettuce is often wilted, the pickles are mushy, and the buns are loaded with high fructose corn syrup and preservatives to extend shelf life. But the real problem is the meat quality. McDonald's beef comes from industrial cattle operations where cows are fed corn and soy instead of grass, creating meat that's bland and requires heavy seasoning to have any flavor at all. The grinding process incorporates meat from hundreds of different cows, increasing contamination risk. Recent improvements like fresh beef on quarter pounders are marketing gimmicks that don't address the fundamental quality issues. The beef is still from the same industrial sources, just cooked differently. At $8.99 for a Big Mac meal, you're paying premium prices for ingredients that cost pennies to produce. The profit margins are enormous because the actual food cost is minimal. You're buying marketing, not quality. Number 9. Burger King. Avoid. Burger King's flame-grilled marketing sounds appealing, but the reality is far less appetizing. The Whopper that built their reputation has become a processed disappointment that relies on artificial smoke flavoring rather than actual flame grilling. The beef patties are frozen, processed, and cooked on conveyor belt grills that add artificial smoke flavoring to simulate the taste of flame grilling. One former Burger King cook said, "The flame-grilled taste comes from liquid smoke that's sprayed on the patties. There's no actual flame involved. The vegetables are often old and wilted, stored improperly and used well past their prime. The tomatoes are frequently mealy and flavorless. The lettuce is brown around the edges, and the onions have an artificial sharpness that suggests chemical treatment. The mayonnaise is applied hours before serving and sits at room temperature, creating food safety concerns in soggy buns. The fresh buns are actually frozen and thawed daily, often resulting in a texture that's simultaneously stale and soggy. Quality control is notoriously poor, with massive variations between locations and even between visits to the same location. You might get a decent burger one day and a disaster the next, making every visit a gamble. The Impossible Whopper, marketed as a healthier alternative, is actually loaded with processed ingredients and artificial flavors that make it less healthy than many beef burgers. It's a marketing gimmick that targets health-conscious consumers while delivering highly processed food. Number 8. White Castle. Avoid. White Castle's sliders might be iconic, but they're also everything wrong with processed fast food in miniature form. The beef patties are thin, processed, and cooked on grills that haven't been properly cleaned, absorbing flavors from onions and grease buildup. The patties are so thin, they're essentially beef-flavored cardboard, with no texture or substantial flavor. The cooking method involves steaming the burgers under a pile of onions, creating a soggy mess that falls apart before you finish eating. One former White Castle employee revealed, "The beef patties came frozen in boxes and were basically ground beef pressed into thin squares. We'd steam them with onions until they were gray and mushy. The buns are tiny and steamed, creating a texture that's more like wet bread than an actual bun. The pickles are the only component with any flavor, but they often overpower the already weak beef taste." The crave marketing is based on the high sodium and fat content that creates temporary satisfaction followed by regret. The burgers are engineered to be addictive rather than satisfying, using salt and fat to trigger cravings. At $1.50 each, they seem cheap until you realize you need to eat 6 to feel satisfied, making the total cost comparable to better options elsewhere. You're not saving money, you're just eating more processed food. Number 7. Sonic Drive-In. Avoid. Sonic's burgers suffer from inconsistency issues that make every order a gamble. The drive-in concept sounds fun, but it creates logistical problems that affect food quality and safety. The beef patties are often overcooked and dry, with a texture that suggests they've been sitting under heat lamps for extended periods. The cooking equipment varies between locations, leading to wildly different results for the same menu items. One former Sonic employee said, "The burgers would sit in warming trays during slow periods, sometimes for hours. We'd just keep serving them until they were gone, even if they were dry and flavorless. The toppings are inconsistently applied and often low quality, The lettuce is frequently wilted, the tomatoes are mealy, and the cheese is processed and artificial tasting. The buns are standard fast food fare that becomes soggy quickly. The car hop service, while nostalgic, creates food safety concerns. Food sits in cars for extended periods, often in hot weather, creating ideal conditions for bacterial growth. The trays and equipment used for car hop service are difficult to sanitize properly. The menu is overwhelming, with dozens of burger variations that dilute focus and make quality control nearly impossible. When a restaurant tries to do everything, they usually do nothing well. Number 6. Jack in the Box. Avoid. Jack in the Box's burgers are aggressively mediocre, with a focus on gimmicky menu items rather than quality ingredients. The Jumbo Jack, their signature burger, is a perfect example of style over substance. The beef patties are thin, processed, and often overcooked to the point of being jerky-like. The seasoning is minimal, relying on sauce and toppings to provide any flavor. The meat has an artificial taste that suggests heavy processing and chemical preservation. The buns are loaded with preservatives and high-fructose corn syrup, creating an overly sweet taste that competes with rather than complements the other ingredients. The texture is soft to the point of mushiness, unable to hold up to the burger's contents. Quality control varies wildly between locations and shifts. Some Jack in the Box locations serve decent food, while others deliver disasters that taste like they were assembled by someone who's never eaten a burger. The late-night focus means food safety standards are often relaxed during overnight hours when supervision is minimal. Multiple locations have been cited for improper food storage and temperature control during late-night shifts. The marketing focuses on weird and wacky menu items rather than quality, suggesting a company that prioritizes viral marketing over customer satisfaction. When your selling point is how strange your food is, that's usually not a good sign. Number 5. Shake Shack. Love. Shake Shack proves that fast casual can deliver restaurant-quality burgers with fast food convenience. Their commitment to quality ingredients and proper preparation methods shows in every bite. The beef is 100% all-natural Angus, with no hormones or antibiotics, sourced from farms that meet strict quality standards. The patties are formed fresh daily and cooked to order on flat-top grills that create perfect caramelization. The Shack Burger features a perfectly seasoned patty with a crispy exterior and juicy interior. The cheese is real Wisconsin cheddar that melts properly, and the Shack sauce adds a tangy complexity that enhances rather than masks the beef flavor. The potato buns are made specifically for Shake Shack, with a slight sweetness that complements the savory burger components. They're sturdy enough to hold the juicy patty without falling apart, yet soft enough to bite through easily. The vegetables are fresh and high quality, with crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and properly pickled cucumbers. Even the simple additions like onions are prepared with care and add meaningful flavor to the overall experience. The cooking method ensures each burger is made to order, with proper caramelization on the outside and the right temperature throughout. The attention to detail extends to assembly, with each component placed thoughtfully to create the best eating experience. At $8.99 for a burger, it's expensive for fast food, but the quality justifies the price. You're getting restaurant-quality ingredients and preparation in a fast casual format. Number 4. Culvers. Love. Culver's Butter Burger represents Midwestern comfort food at its finest, with a commitment to quality that shows in every aspect of their burger preparation. The name comes from the lightly buttered and toasted bun, but the quality extends far beyond that signature touch. The beef is fresh, never frozen, and ground daily from whole muscle cuts. The patties are formed by hand and cooked to order on flat-top grills, creating the perfect balance of crispy exterior and juicy interior. The butter-toasted bun is a game-changer, adding richness and flavor that elevates the entire burger. The technique creates a golden, slightly crispy exterior while maintaining a soft interior that holds up to the juicy patty. The cheese is real Wisconsin cheese, sourced locally and melted to perfection. The vegetables are fresh and crisp, with lettuce that adds crunch and tomatoes that actually taste like tomatoes. The cooking process is methodical and careful, with each burger receiving individual attention. The patties are seasoned simply with salt and pepper, allowing the quality of the beef to shine through. The Butter Burger Deluxe adds lettuce, tomato, pickles, and onion, creating a complete flavor profile that showcases how simple ingredients can create extraordinary results when prepared with care. At $4.99 for a Butter Burger, it's reasonably priced for the quality. The consistency across locations is impressive, and the service maintains the friendly Midwestern hospitality the chain is known for. Number 3. Whataburger. love. Whataburger is a Texas institution that has earned its cult following through consistent quality and distinctive flavor. The Whataburger isn't just a burger, it's a cultural experience that represents everything great about Texas food culture. The beef patties are substantial and cooked to order on flat-top grills, creating the perfect balance of crispy edges and juicy interior. The seasoning is simple but effective, allowing the quality of the beef to be the star. The 5-inch bun is perfectly proportioned to the quarter-pound patty, creating the ideal meat-to-bread ratio. The bun is toasted to golden perfection, adding texture and flavor while maintaining structural integrity. The vegetables are fresh and high quality, with crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and properly prepared onions and pickles. The combination creates layers of flavor and texture that make each bite interesting. The signature Whataburger sauce is a closely guarded secret that adds tangy complexity without overwhelming the other flavors. It's the perfect complement to the beef and creates the distinctive taste that keeps customers coming back. The 24-hour service at many locations means you can get a quality burger any time of day or night, with the same attention to preparation regardless of the hour. This consistency is remarkable in the fast food industry. The customization options are extensive, allowing customers to create their perfect burger combination. The "just like you like it" motto isn't just marketing, it's a commitment to customer satisfaction. At $6.99 for a Whataburger meal, it's reasonably priced for the quality and portion size. The value proposition is excellent, especially considering the fresh ingredients and made-to-order preparation. Number 2. Five Guys. Love. Five Guys has revolutionized the burger industry by focusing on simplicity and quality rather than gimmicks and marketing. Their approach proves that when you use the best ingredients and prepare them properly, you don't need complicated recipes or artificial enhancements. The beef is fresh, never frozen, and sourced from farms that meet strict quality standards. The patties are hand-formed daily and cooked to order on flat-top grills, creating perfect caramelization and juiciness. The cooking method is simple but effective. The patties are seasoned with salt and pepper, then cooked on a flat-top grill until they develop a crispy, caramelized exterior while maintaining a juicy interior. The buns are bakery fresh and toasted on the grill, creating a slightly crispy exterior that holds up to the juicy burger while maintaining a soft, pillowy interior. The quality of the bread elevates the entire eating experience. The toppings are extensive and free, allowing customers to customize their burger exactly how they want it. The vegetables are fresh and high quality, with options ranging from standard lettuce and tomato to grilled mushrooms and jalapenos. The fries deserve special mention. They're cut fresh daily from whole potatoes and cooked in peanut oil, creating a distinctive flavor and texture that's become legendary among burger enthusiasts. The portions are generous, with regular burgers actually being double patties, and the little burger being what most chains would call regular size. The value is excellent when you consider the quality and quantity. At $9.99 for a burger and fries, it's expensive for fast food, but the quality justifies the price. You're getting restaurant-quality ingredients and preparation in a fast casual format. Number 1. In-N-Out Burger. Best, love. In-N-Out Burger represents the pinnacle of what fast food can achieve when a company prioritizes quality over profit margins and expansion. Their commitment to fresh ingredients and simple preparation has created a burger that's achieved legendary status for good reason. The beef is fresh, never frozen, and delivered daily to each location. The patties are formed by hand throughout the day and cooked to order on flat-top grills, ensuring each burger is hot, fresh, and perfectly prepared. The cooking method is deceptively simple. The patties are seasoned with salt, pepper, and a proprietary seasoning blend, then cooked on a flat-top grill until they develop perfect caramelization while maintaining juiciness throughout. The buns are delivered fresh daily from their own bakery, ensuring consistency and quality that can't be achieved with frozen or preserved alternatives. The buns are lightly toasted, creating texture without overwhelming the other flavors. The vegetables are delivered fresh daily and prepared throughout the day. The lettuce is crisp and fresh, the tomatoes are ripe and flavorful, and the onions are sweet and properly prepared. Even the pickles are specially made to In-N-Out's specifications. The secret menu allows for extensive customization while maintaining quality control. Options like animal style, with grilled onions, pickles, and special sauce, show how simple modifications can create complex flavors. The special sauce is a closely guarded recipe that adds tangy complexity without masking the beef flavor. It's the perfect complement to the fresh ingredients and creates the distinctive In-N-Out taste. The consistency across all locations is remarkable. Whether you're in California, Nevada, or Texas, your burger will taste exactly the same. This level of quality control is unprecedented in the fast food industry. The The value proposition is exceptional. A double-double meal costs around $7.99, making it one of the best quality-to-price ratios in fast food. You're getting premium ingredients and preparation at fast food prices. The company culture emphasizes quality over growth, with employee wages well above industry standards and extensive training programs that ensure every burger meets their exacting standards. The limited geographic availability has created a cult following that drives tourism and creates genuine excitement when new locations open. This scarcity has maintained the brand's premium image while ensuring quality control. The ordering strategy. Now that you know which chains to seek out and which to avoid, here's how to maximize your burger experience. Stick to chains that specialize in burgers. Companies that focus on doing one thing well usually do it better than those trying to do everything. Ask about freshness. Don't be afraid to ask when the beef was ground or when your burger will be cooked to order. Avoid peak hours at inconsistent chains. Quality often suffers when kitchens are rushed and understaffed. Consider the simple options. The best burger chains often do their basic burgers better than their complicated specialty items. Don't judge by price alone. Sometimes expensive burgers are worth it, while some cheap options are false economy. The bottom line. The burger industry has clear winners and losers, with quality correlating strongly to ingredient sourcing, preparation methods, and company culture. The best chains understand that great burgers require fresh ingredients, proper cooking techniques, and attention to detail. The worst chains treat burgers as commodities, using processed ingredients, artificial flavors, and shortcuts that prioritize cost over quality. These chains rely on marketing and low prices to mask their poor quality. The clear winners are chains that have built their reputations on burger quality and have maintained those standards even as they've grown. In-N-Out, Five Guys, and Whataburger didn't become cult favorites by accident. They earned their reputations through consistent quality. The losers are chains that have prioritized expansion and profit margins over food quality, gradually degrading their products while maintaining their marketing budgets. These chains survive on brand recognition rather than product quality. Your burger choice reflects your standards and values. Are you willing to accept processed mediocrity because it's convenient and heavily advertised? Or do you seek out quality even if it means driving further or paying more? The best burgers are worth seeking out and paying extra for. They remind you why the hamburger became America's favorite food. When made with quality ingredients and proper technique, a burger is pure satisfaction in handheld form. If this guide helped you navigate the confusing burger landscape, hit that like button and subscribe for more food truth. Share this with someone who's still eating at the chains from our avoid list. Because life's too short for bad burgers, and now you know where to find the good ones. Remember, the best burger isn't always the most advertised or the cheapest. It's the one made with quality ingredients, proper technique, and respect for what a great burger should be.